don't want to walk off on this because Nicole's about to give an update about what happened in the Proud Boys trial today, and it was some very explosive stuff. I don't know if you guys are like news junkies or like to follow stuff in politics or in court. What?
Why is everything up here?
Up where?
Up on the hill. It's usually down there.
Oh, I didn't. But we were late. It was already set up. Anyway, she's going to tell us a little bit. I think she's going over her notes just briefly, and then she's going to let you know about really some amazing stuff.
Yeah, and you know what's even more amazing is that there was a federal agent impeached on the stand that lied on American citizens, and I see no Scott McFarlane or Ryan J. Riley reporting about that. I think that the closest Ryan J. Riley got was that he said Proud Boys trial is still a cluster, and you know the rest of that. So, that is about the extent of what was reported. And in all honesty, what Nick Smith filed, because what happened is there's a federal agent, and when she is doing a handing over the evidence, to the prosecution and then through the prosecution to the defense, there is written material of the investigating officers that happen, and all of this is put into like a database, and then they're able to download it, put it onto a spreadsheet, and then that is what's handed over. So she had an Excel spreadsheet of what they call link messages. Her name is Agent Nicole Miller, Special Agent Nicole Miller, and she lied under oath. She's a liar. She's a big fat liar.
You're a liar.
So when that happened on Wednesday, when Nick Smith did this on Wednesday and impeached her on the stand because he literally asked her questions without her knowing that they had evidence that had hidden rows within the Excel sheet of basic Jenks material, which is evidence that they hand over. And so hidden evidence. It was hidden evidence. So, as soon as Nick Smith impeached her on the stand, the judge cleared the jury out. Everybody was dismissed. They weren't allowed to see it. Now, that is wrong because the jury should see that this agent is lying under oath. There's no argument to be had. You're a liar. You're a liar.
If you do that, you go to jail for 5 years.
Exactly. And, but cleared everything. There were motions filed overnight. Court began at 10. Of course, the entire side was filled with FBI agents. The whole team, the whole slew of them, whole slew of feds. And so, the defense team comes in, and these are the arguments that they're having. Now, there is a woman named Jocelyn Ballantyne, Ballantine.
B as in boy.
Okay, so her job title is she is a head of the complex conspiracy department at the Attorney General's office. So, they have a whole division for the Capitol Siege, they call it, that she's in charge of. So she's been sitting in. Michael Graves, who is the attorney for the District of D.C., and he's the one who signs most of these arrest warrants, and he's the one who signs off on a lot of this stuff. He's been in the Proud Boys trial twice, and that is who he speaks to, is Jocelyn Ballantyne. Today, Jocelyn Ballantyne was the only one that spoke at that defense tape on the prosecution side. And their argument is that Agent Nicole Miller, has the way that she retrieved the information and filtered it. She filtered it and then classified it, and that is where the mess up happened. And so they had until the end of the day today and tomorrow. The government's going to figure out what happened.
Wasn't there also something about the defense and the defendant's attorney? Their phone calls, emails being monitored, or phone calls?
Yeah, that's what actually she was impeached on. Nick Smith literally asked her if she knew of any evidence that was, that applied to the Proud Boys trial. She said, no, this is all the evidence there is. That was a lie because they have all these other threads. Come to find out, there is a part in the secret documents, classified documents, where her boss asked her to delete 338 exhibits of evidence. It's there.
Another one where the guy says, delete the fact that I'm there.
Delete the fact that I'm there. And now, you don't have to trust me on this. This is filed in court. Nick Smith has this in his filing. So you can go to the Proud Boys court number and their case number, and you can look at it yourself on Court Listeners. So don't just take my word for it. Exactly. Scott McFarlane and Ryan J. Riley, report the real stuff. Our live streamers are out here reporting it. What Scott McFarlane, first I'm going to finish what happened today. So the government, there will be no jury set. Roger Root said, I don't think the jury should ever be set again. Agent Miller should be Mirandized and arrested for lying under oath and deleting evidence. Okay, this should be a mistrial, not a mistrial, it should be dismissed. With prejudice. And Roger Roots, in his court filing, which all of y'all can go read for yourselves, said, what's this? Demanding accountability, yeah.
So on the day when all this comes out, Scott McFarlane ready to hit this on the corner.
Right. Yeah. So instead of Scott McFarlane, hard to get that out without the other thing we call him. Is that instead of, he has a thread on his Twitter feed about the vigil.
I should let him know what you think about it.
Yeah, well, go to Scott McFarlane. He is the CBS correspondent for Capitol Hill. You can find him on Twitter. He has an entire thread about the vigil, about David Dempsey, and he decided to do a minor hit piece on us instead of reporting that federal agents are lying on American citizens, and this government has set up its own citizens, and they are ignoring the facts of the matter. They are culpable, and they should be held accountable also. All right, we're going to play some music because I'm a little upset today. I'll get back to why I'm so upset also on top of all that. But thank you.